Why? Why arts? Why arts for humanity? And why art is profoundly interwoven with well-being or our being well, both as individuals and as a collective, and why we must speak about it, yet not anymore defend it, but deeply believe in it. So honestly, I asked myself, what the I'm doing here on main stage, defending it again? The only thing I know for certain is that without art, I wouldn't be standing here. Without the light of the stage, this beautiful light, without standing beside others as a 15-year-old youngsters singing in West Side Story, the beautiful Summer song, performing, breathing as one, and finally feeling equal, I would never have found the strength to rise, the pride to be seen, or the courage to exist as I truly am. And I believe that all should have this stage and this beautiful light, because everyone deserves it. So let me try in 6 resolution, from polarization, fragmentation to reconnection. You heard a lot about reconnection today, so I don't bother you again. The only thing, the question is, how can we find common ground? Or more artistically, how can we find common sound? How can we find the bass tone? And when you listen at the very early mornings yesterday, I guess we found this common sound and ground where we can meet each other again, where we can meet ourselves. From being overwhelmed to being well. I think we must admit, at least I admit, that I'm very often exhausted in these times, tired of endless crises, constant conflicts, fake news, hate speech. We are drowning in data, statistics, reports, too much to hold, too fast to feel. Our rhythms are dictated by algorithms, not anymore the heartbeats. And how can we move if we are not moved ourselves? So I quote Howard Thurman, a close friend of Martin Luther King, don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. And go do that, because what the world needs is people who have come alive. From more of the same to more of the fundamentals. Despite general awareness of the poly crisis, we keep doing the same things with the same tools, expecting different results. We focus on the intellect, on the surface, but neglect the soul. We act as though we are only minds-headed people, forgetting that we have hearts, bodies, stories, our full human being matters. Socrates said, wisdom begins in wonder. And wonder is not something soft, not only romantic. It's serious. It's the mystical, the emotional, the spiritual dimension we have sidelined. We don't need to invent something new. It already exists. It lives in indigenous wisdom we heard about, in forgotten traditions. What we really need is retranslating, reimagining. The aggiornamento, how I call it, the translation from the past into the now. It's like the arts. Art has been always there. This is not just a mind shift we are always talking about. It's a heart shift, making not just head space, but heart space for one another. From luxury for the few to staple food for all. Art is not a luxury, a decoration or a commodity. It can never be, because art was always there, always. But we made it so, limiting access for the privileged few. There is no major societal transformation without artists at the forefront. And art is dangerous too. That's why populists fear and instrumentalize it. That's why the despots of this time, we have so many of them, mostly men, silence it. Because they know the power of the arts. And sometimes I think, why does philanthropy not know? I believe that anything that can be used for good or misused for harm holds immense power. Anything at this edge either burns or sparks us, and art has this power. We need faith in these times. Art heals and brings hope. Art is a megaphone for the unheard and a stage for many unseen. Art can also be disruptive, questioning, shaking, and it should be revealing. Art is not optional. Art is essential. It's a basic human need, our most natural connector. Art is our universal language, where we can all find common ground, common sound. Art is staple food. From defending to reclaiming, this is why we are building the Global Arts for Humanity initiatives, to reclaim the power of art for collective well-being, to bring it back where it belongs, with the people, for everyone, to co-create a vibrant ecosystem with those already applying art to its full potential in communities around the world, and to collaborate with many already movements out there, like artivism. We want to learn, and we want to listen. And we want to invite you to join us in this common endeavor for humanity. We don't need to defend art's impact any longer. It's time to stand up for it. It is impactful. Full stop, basta. From nice to have to boldness, we want to pull the arts from this social change out of this nice to have corner where it's always, and put it into the spotlight again, to elevate and celebrate the powerful initiatives already transforming lives. We want to build a strong, bold identity, united in diversity. We aim to mobilize far more resources and create attention, recognition, and ultimately demand also in other sectors. We want to move from survival mode of the arts for social impact to flourishing. This field deserves nothing less. Over these past days, we have been experiencing all this powerful language, art, and witnessed its capacity to touch, feel, move, and connect. That's why I ask to join me. I'm not defending here anymore the arts. I don't want to defend. I'm here because I deeply believe in it. And my invitation is that you together believe in it.
Staple food. Large enamel bowl on the floor, brimming with as many spoons as grandchildren, eating in a circle in grandmother's village homestead. Sugar beans and samp, sorted for stones and other hazards caught during harvest, simmer for hours over fire. The cook returns to stir, removes a log when flame flares or blows on ash to resurrect it, heeding instinct to flavor the pot, between how she was taught and her own experimentations. This is a way of being well together, saying grace over hands, those who plant and those who prepare. Art invites us to reach towards the bowl, towards each other, patient and curious, until we are satisfied.
Siphokazi Jonas.